Good morning, everybody. It's Mary Kathleen Waters here, and thank you very much for tuning in this morning. I do apologise that it is a little bit late. We have had lots of spirits actually coming through loud and clear this morning, and we've actually had a bird pop in. So that's been a really interesting occurrence, and trying to get the little birdie out of the house and be comfortable as well. But obviously there's going to be a reason behind all of that also as to why spirits actually got the bird coming through to actually create some messages for us today. Now, I do appreciate everyone's patience with me. Good morning, Emma. Thank you so much for popping in. Now, everybody, Emma actually was going to come live with me this morning, and we've had a couple of little hiccups. Yes, I can see your comments, Emma, which is fantastic. I do appreciate that. And there's a couple of ways we can do it. I can try and ring Emma on my mobile phone and get her to actually explain the experiences that she had last weekend. Or what we can do is actually reschedule, and we'll have a bit of a play and make sure that she can actually get onto the Be Live, because I'm not quite sure why the link wasn't working for her. So I have to do a little bit of technical lookups on that one, because we've been trying for the past hour in between the birds. Okay, so is anybody else with us this morning? I'd love to. Hi, Daniel. How you doing? Lovely to see you again this morning. Do appreciate you popping in today. You probably noticed that my room is a little bit different. I've actually totally revamped my space. So with the COVID that actually came through in past as of March, that actually I had to have my beautiful space as an office at the same time. And now that everything's moving along and changing, I've been able to reschedule and rearrange the whole space so that it's now actually for you. So if anybody would like to have one-on-ones personally, I've got my space back, and you can also do the Zoom as well. So very welcome to do that. Good morning, Sue. How you doing? Is your mum with you today? Oh, thanks, Dan. I've got my little bird has just decided to come out from behind the couches, which is really interesting. And yeah, the space is really quite spectacular. I wish that I could walk around and show you, but with the camera, I've only got limited length for you to actually see, but the energy is really beautiful. And I want to say thank you to Dan. He actually assisted me with that. And we actually had a guest who's not spiritual in the house the other day, and he goes, wow, what a room. Okay, that's okay, Sue. At any stage, if your mum would feel like, comfortable coming in, even if we do it as a one-on-one, we can definitely do that for you as well. But isn't it interesting, Sue, that your comment came in at 11:11, which is angel numbers? Okay, so it would be a really good idea just for yourself to personally actually sit down and reflect and look at everything that's actually happening around you. There's some beautiful energy and a sense of peace that you've actually got inside yourself. So you do have your own knowing, and it's time for you to actually step forward and actually be, utilize, the gifts that you have, because I'm not sure if you're aware that you actually do have a knowing. I'm looking at the comments and not at you. I do apologize. It's a learning situation here. So yes, Sue, you're about to shine and glow. Like, your energy around you is just this incredible golden light. And I can feel it just expanding just as we're actually chatting away. So there's big things to come, very big things to come for you. Okay. Now, So Emma, are you okay with us actually trying to work it out, and maybe even if we do an impromptu live, so it may not be today or tomorrow, but we could do an impromptu one, and then everybody can actually see that link as well once we've actually worked out how to get the Be Live guest working. So I do apologise with everybody. No, thank you, Sue. Like, you are going to be, how can I describe it? The words that are coming to me are honourable, ethical, truth. And these, like, you know, as we've already worked out for myself, is that these are actually my truths as well. So, you know, for Spirit to come through and actually offer and, you know, share that information with me and what you're actually, you know, where you're going and the direction that you're taking, like, it's just such a beautiful path. So well done on that one. Now, Emma's actually said that, yes, that she's happy for us to do a live separate to this one. So that works out really, really well. And I'm just making sure that I've got other people are aware that you can actually come to the my Facebook page. I'm not sure where everybody's linked, but if you actually go to My Time TV or to Mary Kathleen Waters' page link, you will be able to put comments in. I'll just put this in and see if this actually works. And see if we can get some more people to pop in. Okay, there we go. Oh, look at that. How clever am I? I got it in twice. And I've got here, hi, Mary Waters from My Time TV .live. So I think that might be my beautiful Adair sort of sitting there as well. Now, would anybody like a reading this morning? We're all very quiet today. Sarah, hi, how are you doing? I actually don't think we've met before. I don't recall your name. Thank you so much for the opportunity of actually linking with you and coming in. Are you interested in, oh, yes, please. Fantastic. Okay. Sarah, there's been a lot of energy that's been happening, and we're all aware of the Mercury retrogrades that and all the different stars that are aligning in links. I do apologise on my doggy there. That's Bindi. She's my mascot. Sarah, there's been a few things and like hiccups that have actually occurred for you, and you're having that sensation of, is this actually ever going to end? Like, you know, why is it always happening? You think that you've actually got the, you know, the light at the end of the tunnel's coming, and then something else is actually holding you back, and there's another roadblock. What the power of word is one of the most important things that, and people really, whatever you say manifests. So and it doesn't matter whether it's a positive or a negative. And I really do encourage you that you actually sit down and actually think of some of the things that you say on a natural basis, and have a look at the way that you can actually reword it. Things, once you actually start recoding, the way that your life will move will be very, very different. And it's going to be subtle to start off with, and then all of a sudden, the growth is going to be incredible. One example that I use is that every single person, especially if you're in Australia, we always say knowing our luck. And knowing our luck can be, knowing our luck, you know, I'm going to get every red light. Knowing my luck, it's not going to happen. And why do we want to have negative luck? How about we actually look at, you know, knowing my luck, everything's going to go smoothly. And, you know, and I was doing that when I was in my teens, and someone actually brought it to my attention. And I thought, oh, what's going on here? So it took a while, but now I've trained my brain to, if I see it or hear it, I stop straight away and then I'll reword the whole thing. Okay, because if you're in the I am presence of now and you actually start making the difference as of today, everything will move forward for you, and you'll find that you're going to be a lot more comfortable inside yourself, and that's inside your soul. You're going to start having a lot more happier lifestyle as well in work. Okay, and you won't be so tired. Your brain's not going to be so foggy as well. All right. Now, is anybody, oh, Emma, you want a reading? You're a spoiled one, aren't you? You had that special thing last weekend. That's a pleasure, Sarah. Oh, you know what? I should be actually showing these on down the bottom, and I do apologise. 4 weeks in, and I'm still forgetting to do certain things. Okay, Emma, I think you already know what you need to do. There's lots of areas in your life, and I think a little bit of what I actually said to Sarah is really important for yourself as well. And that's the thing of exactly what you're actually saying, and that's written and verbal. It's really, really important. Okay. I think so. Emma was just saying, I'm having a rough week. My mum is being checked for breast cancer, and that is really, really, it's quite frightening. And one of the things as well is being a spiritual person that you are, like, you've got the spiritual side of things, and then you've also got your mortal physical being as well, and trying to mix and meld the two together sometimes can be really hard. And when we're in the Mercury retrograde, we've got all of these situations that are actually happening, and it's like going bang, 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 and it's like, where on earth do I start? Emma, start from the beginning. We need to go back to our grounding, do the grounding exercises that you've been taught. Make sure that you do that, filling your heart space with that white light that we've actually done, and exploding that out, and making sure that you're actually in your present moment of now. And then as you know, that I don't actually connect in with your mum in any respect, but I'll share this for yourself and also for Sue, that you can actually send that white light love to a specific person as well. So, do the same thing, but you make sure that you ground yourself, make sure you do the explosion of the white love light, and then you can actually do that also for your loved ones as well. And whatever the outcome is going to be for them, they always know that you are unconditionally loving them. Okay, and just having that connection will make life a lot easier. But the most important thing, Emma, is that you need to be grounded. Okay, because you've got so many people in your life. Okay, so I started writing letters to myself about I want to mean. Yeah, excellent. Now, Emma, with that one as well, I would like you to revisit those every second and third day, and rewrite and reword them so that you actually get into the habit of the different ways of actually speaking. So then it's very clear, concise, and spirit can actually see that. And then also the vibration in your body will change as well, because every time that we speak, it is actually that beautiful energy that you're actually processing. Hey, Michaela, how you doing? And what does GB mean? Oh, thank you, Roz. Good morning to you. How's my one-armed bandit going? Thanks, Roz is so Roz has actually been absolutely the most biggest backbone support system between Roz and Adair. I think I owe them about 7 bags of diamonds. They've just been so selfless and just incredible women. I cannot thank them both enough for what they've actually done for me and the support system that they have. Roz and Adair obviously have their own life as well. And and they've taken out of their busy days, like, they're just there, like, Mary, I've got 10 minutes to pop on, let's have a little bit of a play, let's see if we can actually rework things around. Like, this is the energy that we manifest if we actually have the right people around us, and having that right energy around us is making sure that we're grounded, we send the love light, and we actually say the right affirmations every single day in our life. Okay, so it's not just that those 5 minutes, because I do the 5 minute of I ams. I am beautiful, I am present, I am truth, I am worthy, I am beautiful, and because we are. But all these things make a massive difference, and then you actually start collecting with all that beautiful white light. We're actually collecting that, and we're actually bringing in the people that are perfect in our life. So thank you. You are right. As last year, mum and sister-in-law both diagnosed with cancer, I've been trying to support everyone in my family, and your messages making aware to take care of me too. Absolutely. Number one person. What do they say in a plane? As soon as those oxygen things come down, you do not do anything until you put your own on. And that's a really important lesson. So thank you very much for that, Sue. No, thank you, Roz. It came from my heart. I really do appreciate it. So Emma was just saying that the exercises kept her sane yesterday, and that she had travelled 15 hours with her mum, and that was pretty rough. So that's a really good confirmation as well, Emma. So imagine, like, all these things, like what could have escalated and had a volcanic eruption. At least, the rough road is so much easier than actually having that hot lava just spewing out everywhere. So congratulations on that. That was amazing. Now I'm going back to Emma here. Emma, you've got you've got the cross, love heart, and GB. Would you like? Oh, might help. No. Would you like to elaborate a little bit on what that is, or are you actually saying, cross fingers, you would love a reading and you're from Great Britain, which is why you can't see my messages when I actually have messaged you? Oh, Daniel Marsh, the energy around you is beautiful. What you have created and what you are doing is amazing to watch. Thank you, Dan. I really do appreciate it. It's, yeah. It's been a absolute honour that Spirit's pushed me and asked me to actually do this. So what I think, I'm not sure if everybody's actually been on from the beginning, and I had an interview with Adair, and Adair said, when did you start recognising the gift and gifts actually that have been granted me? And that was actually from birth. I was very aware of things even as a child. Like, I have memories of certain things when I was 9 months old, but I didn't quite understand or comprehend, and I always knew that I was a little bit different, and that made it a little bit difficult as well. But now I'm out of my broken out of my shell. It's okay for me to be different, because I'm not different. What I am is I'm actually a source for every single person that actually comes into my life. That's actually very positive for me, and to be able to do the healings and to do any quick readings, etc. As we're all aware, psychic medium, I can do psychic surgery, shamanic practices, as well as house clearings, land clearings as well. I'm able to tap into the Akashic records. I can look at your DNA as well as your auric area as well. And it's really, really quite interesting. And I use a number of different methodologies to actually do those practices. And spirit will guide me as to what exactly is required. Because sometimes it will be, you come in and you want, like you think that you want a psychic reading or you want some cards, and spirit will actually turn around and go, happy for you to actually do that, and donate that financial exchange. However, is that really what you need at this moment in time, or are you actually needing to have a form of a healing so that you can actually clear, so that you've actually got the clarity for yourself, and then you actually have the divinity as well? So there's a number of different ways for that. So I think she is. I would really like to chat with Michaela if she is still with us, but I can't see any other message from Michaela. If Michaela's on any other side, but it looks like she's on Facebook. Michaela, yeah, I would really love to chat with you if I could. I just want to know if you're still online. Oh, thank you, Emma. It's been an honour and a pleasure to actually have met you over the last number of months. Yeah, and I can see the growth and the healing in you. Well, we're all very quiet this morning. I'm really not quite sure if I'm not linking or everyone's actually coming through or not. What I could actually do is I can do a group healing. Would everybody like that? Just something a little bit different, because obviously originally we were going to do the 10-minute chat with Emma, which we'll be doing as an impromptu live. But it'll be a huge honour if everyone's happy for me to do a quick healing for you all. And what I'll do is a shamanic drum healing. Thanks, Sarah. Okay. Now, I will actually explain a little bit to you. So with the shamanic drum, you can see that I've got two. I've got Mama Bear and Baby Bear. And with the drum and the vibration that actually comes through, a lot of people don't realise that if I actually show you this, which is the most beautiful part, and I actually start beating my drum with this, I'm actually going to be healing myself. So which would be a little bit selfish of me. However, it does have a beautiful pattern on it, and it actually, that vibration that comes from the beat of my, it will go through to you. All right. This one here, a lot of people know that I'm very much connected with the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders here in Australia and Native Americans. In fact, everybody with our traditional owners and ancestors as well. So this one here, I'll be actually utilising today. I would like everyone to please sit up straight, shoulders back, head up, not tilted back. I just want you to be in a natural position, but just to allow your chakras to actually align. I think some of my regulars have already gone in and got the white light starting to direct through to their crown chakra. Well done. That's perfect. Okay. So today what I'd like you to do is just inhale that beautiful white light and the vibration that will come through from the shamanic drum, and we'll do a group healing. And what that's going to do is give us the connection that we actually all end up having when we actually are with like-minded people. Okay. So inhale all the way into your diaphragm. Exhale. Inhale slowly. Exhale. Oh, how did everyone go? Sorry about that, Ros. Did I actually like vibrate through your eardrums? I do apologise on that. Thank you very much, Adair. Okay, poor Bindi, she's actually gun shy when it comes to videos, no, I do. Oh, that's an absolute pleasure, Ros. Thank you very much. It was quite interesting. I just opened up my eyes for a minute and I saw that you said that the drum need to be a bit further away from the microphone. So I stepped back and then I realised, you know, that comedy with News in Brief where, like, you know, you look good on the top, but down the bottom it's an absolute disaster. So everybody got to see my daggy tracksuit pants and my Ugg boots. That's an absolute pleasure, Sue. It was really quite interesting. And again, thank you so much, Sarah. And thank you so much for joining in today as well. It's just been, your energy is beautiful and pure. And it's just, yeah, I'm really excited to have you as part of the Mary Kathleen mob, basically. Like, yeah, it's just been incredible. Now, how did everyone go? Like, there was, somebody's actually got some issues with their neck and there was quite a bit of work that needed to be done on there. Spirit did do an all-round, but that was very prominent that I was actually able to feel as well. So whether there's actually a bit of working there, and it's actually all created in the stress place as well. Oh, Bindi's back there, Ros. I'm not sure if it's the right position for a camera, but there you go. So, oh, thanks, Ros. No apologies needed. It is an awareness that instruments can be difficult to balance with a microphone pickup. Yes, I after we did that healing the other day, and I realised that I tried to do it as wide stereo so that it was easier to hear, but it might have just made the vibration a little bit harder. Oh, Jenny, hey, good morning. Thank you so much for coming in. I found myself straightening up, then moving various different movements as if healing was taking place between my shoulders and related muscles in the neck. That's me. Wow, that's amazing. Thank you very much for that clarification, Jenny. Yes, and my hands, Ros, like that, your healing hands, like one of the things is as well was that, you know, that push that may have happened for the result of you having to hurt your hand. It's like, you know, you've got to use these, like, these are your, this is you. Whether you do it, it doesn't necessarily have to be a massage per se, but, you know, your voice is such a healing, you know, and obviously your spiritual energy, but your hands as well. Like, you know, you can do distance Reiki, and, like, you know, the gifts that you've been granted are just incredible. Oh, there you go. So Sarah also was having issues with her neck. No wonder mine was actually going on fire. It was actually shooting up into, I don't know what you call it, just near the pituitary glands and things like that there. Sarah, just keep an eye on that for me, love. Hopefully you're actually rinsing your mouth with quite a bit of Himalayan salt, and making sure that you actually keep yourself up to scratch. You know, obviously doctors will give antibiotics. You can do natural antibiotics as well, which can actually support your system, because with synthetic antibiotics, it actually can affect your gullet. So it might be worthwhile just keeping an eye on yourself and making sure that you have a lot of yogurt at the same time. Something cracked between your shoulders. Oh, yes. So what was actually happening, Jenny, was that realignment of your spine as you actually straightened up. And now what's actually happening is that some of your chakra, you were actually having a chakra that may have been open. But what was actually happening is not your heart chakra, the one that there is 2 heart chakras. It was the one above was blocked. So you actually had a small opening, and then all of a sudden it went bang and opened up. So things are actually definitely moving for you. It's fantastic. Thank you very much. Good morning, Saru. You're right at the end, but we can actually, I'll have a quick check and see if there's anything that I can do for you. Welcome and thank you for coming to Mary Kathleen Waters. It's an honour and a privilege to actually have you here today. It might be worth going back and having a rewind and a replay as well, Saru, because we've actually just done a healing for the group. And I feel that some of that, it will be actually quite nurturing for yourself as well as your family. Hey, Tina, how you doing? Okay. Tina, I don't know if you made it as well. I actually have just done a drum healing for everybody. So please tap into that one as well. Saru, there's quite a bit of... are you trying to manage your family life and relationships with a bit of distance between them? So, you know, you're in one place and your family's in another place, and you've got, you know, you're at 2 minds, because obviously with what's going on at the moment, you've also got the like, you know, that gut or that heart dropping sensation that you actually can't be with your family all the time at this present moment in time, and you're feeling trapped, and you're actually feeling like that you're not in the right place where you need to be, and you're feeling very disjointed, and it's really difficult for you to know that you feel inside yourself that you're letting people down. It's really important to make sure that you nurture yourself with the circumstances that are happening at the moment. You know, it's not your fault. You can't help it. You can be there at this present moment in time. And obviously, you know, what we can do as well is, you know, make sure that we can do the grounding techniques, make sure that we actually send the white light love out and express that out, so that you can do that for your family members as well and actually have that connection. But you are very connected with them anyway, and it is really important to make sure that you're aware of that. They know that they love you, that you love them, and you know that they love you. And things are going to get a lot easier and a lot better. That sensation of feeling trapped and have no idea where I'm going, what I'm doing, you'll find that that will actually change dramatically for you. Okay. Yes, I know. It's really quite exciting, you know, being able to do that. It was like this morning, Ros, I didn't get a chance to get on with you. And you know, but I can do the replay, and, you know, and it's just an honour to be able to do that. Okay, so what actually happened, Jenny, is there was a slight hiccup with the Be Live, and so what the scheduled time when I clicked on it, my play button actually didn't work, and then it actually rescheduled for 15 minutes, and it was like, oh no, I've got people that are aware that I'm coming on at 11 a.m. Adelaide time, and it like, so it had a little bit of a dysfunction. You can't see at the moment, but there's actually a bird that's actually come in, and it's been flying around, and it's sending a lot of messages for us as well. So beg my pardon, it is making, right, so that was a little bit of a challenge, and I just realised it looks like that people are actually starting to come on because the Be Live actually rescheduled for that 15 minutes. But it was definitely meant to be 11 a.m. Adelaide time. Then it kicked in at the 11:15 Adelaide time and came through to the 11:45. So what time did you come in, Jenny, may I ask? It looks like that you came in at the right time. Saru, I do apologise. I would be gladly able to do that, but you are at the end of the reading, so it's usually just a quick half an hour, and it's usually about a quick 2 to 5 minute reading per person. What we actually did this morning is, because there was only a few that were on originally, that we did a drum healing, and I think that's really important for the people that have actually connected in today, especially for yourself as well, because you are feeling very ungrounded, and to have that connection and to be able to actually move forward for this weekend. If you do want to have a personal reading, I do have a special at the moment where you can actually have a 10-minute reading for $15, which is a very big deal, or a great deal. But when it comes to doing 10-15 minutes on live TV, that's something that I'm not capable of doing, and something what you're actually requesting will take a lot longer than the 2-3 minutes, okay, because there's quite a bit of information there that we would naturally need to go through. Okay. Well, that's it for me. I do apologise that there was the late start, but it was just such beautiful energy this morning, and thank you everybody for coming in today. And I really love the support, the energy that you actually bring into this space as well. So this might be Mary Kathleen Waters' page, and I'm actually hosting, but you guys are actually the leading force behind this, and I really want to thank you. It seems like that we're actually doing something very different every week. And stay tuned also once Emma and I actually get this Be Live guest happening. We'll have an impromptu interview with Emma as well. You take care, keep well, keep safe, and I love you all. Bye for now.